Hello everyone, welcome to the inaugural Rugby Championship Under-20s. We're at the Sunshine Coast Stadium in Queensland, about 90 minutes drive north of Brisbane, but it is anything but the Sunshine Coast today. The area has had a lot of rain, as you can see the ground staff trying to mop up the excess water on the pitch, and those hardy fans are trying to find some cover to stay out of the rain. First up on day one, New Zealand versus South Africa, followed by Australia's clash with Argentina. A round-robin event featuring the rising stars from host nation Australia, Argentina, South Africa and New Zealand. It's a perfect warm-up for the World Rugby Under-20 Championship in a couple of months in South Africa. Puts it in.
Stay bound.
Coming away with it is Rampling.
Playing advantage, lost forward.
Lost forward though.
No advantage, guys. We'll play the knock-on.
He's looked likely, Malachi Rampling, when he's carried really strongly, but he's been a bit loose with his ball control. Isn't that great to see? You can see here, gets off the back of the scrum. He's actually tried to chip and chase that. Incredible play.
With a kicking duel. Again, they pick out Damon. And now, all of a sudden, a little bit of room. Sherwood at the end of that. And again, the clean out wasn't good enough. And so it comes to nothing, but all of a sudden...
Cal Damon's starting to look dangerous at the back. A few loose kicks from the New Zealand under-20s, and he made them pay on this occasion, linking up beautifully. He's got Stanley Solomon looking to lead up here. Left wing up.
Let's use.
I'm told to use it. Daly. Advantage is being played, and that's very much in front of the sticks. From the Canterbury region on the Crusaders pathway. 30 minutes gone. And Hutchinson. Flags go up. And finally, the scoreboard attendant has some work to do. Options either side. Donovan puts it in. Rampling goes looking for it, but then he knocks it on.
It's a huge let-off on the stroke of half-time. So we see tensions boil over.
Good take. Some direct running from Daly. Oh, they're slow to roll away from there, South Africa.
Playing advantage.
And this one is out to the right. Eventually comes back for South Africa. Solomon. Spun out of a couple. Gets up, goes again. Releases the ball. What a run. Stanley Solomon. And then after all that, they put it down and it is a knock on. So it remains 3-0 New Zealand over South Africa.
See here, he's tackled 3 or 4 times and just kept going. Unfortunately, story of the evening, Cooper Grant put it down off the back of this.
Set!
still to come. We've got Australia up against Argentina. To Pledger. To Simpson. Wide ball. Over the top. Solomon! Finally, Stanley Solomon slides in. And the New Zealand 20s score the first 5-pointer.
Well, we've waited 53 minutes. Stanley Solomon crashes over in the left corner. What about the ball from Rico Simpson? Only been on the field for a matter of minutes. Sweeps around from the short side and throws a 20-metre cutout on the chest of Stanley Solomon. And he's too quick, scores in the corner.
Hawthorn. Moose. Advantage is being played right in front of the sticks. Lakani held up. Is he going to come back? Moose goes in digging. Here's the kick through, and it's going to beat everybody into touch. Batu Lakani helps out, and Sefo slots it through. They're on the board at long last. Moose calling the forwards to give him a bit of coverage there. Referee says it's gone backwards, and now it's loose on the ground. Who wants it? Up it goes to Sherwood. Sherwood fending, pops it out there back, and there's the hit back. Joel Leotila for South Africa.
Leotila jogging on the spot. And what about the offload from Bruce Sherwood? Scooped it up off the deck and then flicked it out the back door one-handed. Sensational skill in the wet. Was that man Rico Simpson that put it down, and then the junior box, they swarmed, they had numbers everywhere. And it's the new South African Sevens product, Leotila hovering in midfield, swallows the pass and crashes over.
Really hit the ground running and got some momentum leading into the World Rugby Under-20s Championships in South Africa starting late June. Big scrum from South Africa. They get the penalty, and now they can really apply some pressure.
And aren't they pumped about it? Every member of the forward pack got up, slapping backs. And
tough night for kickers, but it's a nice strike. And it's over. So a little more breathing space for the junior Springboks. Not really going anywhere though. Sanili. And that's the problem. One out running.
It's brilliant defence from the junior box, just recognising the moment in the game.
Not this time though. Well, they've come back to haunt them. Here's Christie. Gone backwards, and good ball off the deck to the speedster Solomon. He has one try tonight. He beats 1-2, shows, goes, gets it back on the inside to Johnny Lee. They go to ground, but they're on the front foot now. Luamanavai. They've got advantage, they don't need to panic. They'll kick across. Who wants it? Who wants it? Well, it was there for Frankie Vainuku, but he just couldn't control it.
Oh, Frank Vainuku, a golden opportunity, goes begging.
Yellow card.
Not all is lost. Gee, Stanley Solomon, he's had an enormous second half. He's scored a try. He's had two huge line breaks. Just so hard to put down. He's only small in stature, but he's obviously strong in the carry. Got a great offload away, and you thought that Johnny Lee was going to score, and then Frank Vainuku, this lands on his chest, and the try goes begging.
Set.
They put it out the back to Solomon, and he is absolutely hammered. Still there though. Andrew Smith has a run ball and then loses it. And so they come up empty.
What about the defence from Joshua Bull? I think it is outside in. He's a mile in from his left wing. Oh, what a shot. Right across the sternum.
I feel a bit for Stanley Solomon though. He really had nowhere to go. He's okay. He's had a good night, scored a try. Desperate defence required by South Africa. Johnny Lee from a standing start. They drive in behind. It'll come back for Pledger. And Simpson out to Wanga. Men on the outside, and it is Frankie Vainuku who scores the try. They're a man up, and now they had the overlap, and they are up on the score sheet.
And what a finish we have coming up here, Clark.
Well, it's 13 all.
13 all. New Zealand 20s with a chance to steal the victory. But what a great ball again from Rico Simpson. Looks up, sees the winger coming in, finds a long ball to Josh Wanga, and he puts Frankie Vainuku in the corner. He bombed one only moments ago, but he scored a crucial one here for his side.
Kick coming up. And this one will not hold its line across the face of the uprights. It was looking good for most of the journey. They're happy to take the tap and put it into touch. So an interesting finish. 3-0 to New Zealand over South Africa at half-time. Full-time, New Zealand under-20s and South African under-20s are all locked up at 13 all.
Didn't the game come to life in the second half?